If you couldn't tell already, we're reviewing Barbie. When I first heard about the Barbie movie, I actually was not that thrilled or excited to see this movie. Surprisingly, even though I used to love and play with Barbies, I was like, how can they make a story about Barbie? I was very confused. And they did it, and it worked. I'm really glad that Greta Gerwig took this movie over because I just can't imagine someone else doing the Barbie movie the right way. And I feel like this was the right way to do a Barbie movie. So the story takes place in Barbie Land, and we see Barbie's perfect Barbie life. And all of a sudden, she starts to wonder about death and things that humans think about. And then all of a sudden, this magical Barbie Land and all her magical powers kind of vanish, and she starts to feel human. And so now she has to go to the real world to figure out what is going on, and then that is what starts the adventure. So the message of this story is very, very powerful, and I think that it's really, really good. And I really liked that this story is being told through Barbie, because Barbie hasn't always been perfect, and Barbie has tried to correct herself in many ways. And I think that this film does a really good job of showing the bad side of Barbie and the good side of Barbie and what Barbie has kind of created within society. Like I said before, I think that the messaging of this story is very strong and it should definitely be told. However, I felt as though it was definitely pushed down our throats, and it kept getting repeated over and over and over again. And for a while, I just felt like it was talking at us versus us enjoying this movie and feeling like we were a part of it. I loved looking at Barbie Land. It is a very aesthetically pleasing movie. And it also brings out a lot of feelings from when you were a kid, especially if you played with Barbie. So it was very nostalgic. And I liked that they could convey that with these images and these set designs and these colors, and it just was really fun. Every single person in the cast did such a phenomenal job doing their parts. When I first heard that Margot Robbie was cast as Barbie, I was like, oh yes, makes sense, 100%. She is a phenomenal actress, and she is drop dead gorgeous, and she just looks like Barbie, especially old school Barbie. So I had no issues with that, but I was a little bit worried about Ryan Gosling as Ken. However, after seeing the movie, I could not see anybody else playing Ken. There were a few people that kind of just played the same roles that they always play, so they didn't really surprise me. And I think that because they played these roles that they've played in previous films, it just wasn't as funny as I feel like it should have been. I think while there were a lot of humorous moments, a lot of them fell flat for me. I think America Ferrera did a wonderful job, and she had one of my favorite scenes. She had the best dialogue, in my opinion, and you could really see the heart in that moment. I feel like they kind of messed up for having so few scenes of her in this movie. I thought that she and her daughter would play a lot bigger role in the movie, and they didn't, and that was a little upsetting. I wanted to see more of their story, particularly their story with Barbie. I feel like they had their moments, but it just didn't feel quite long enough, and I think that they could have given their message in a different way that wasn't so direct and in our face, by using the mom and daughter relationship with Barbie, and I think that they really missed out on that. For a movie to be about Barbie and having Ryan Gosling be the star of the show felt a little funny to me and a little ironic for the messaging going on in this movie, but he honestly killed it, and I think that I had the most fun in scenes that he was in. Overall, I had fun with the movie, and I liked it a lot more than I thought. I think that it was definitely too long, and there were moments that I was like, why is this even in the movie? But there was a lot of heartwarming moments. The message is really good. Even if it's shoved down our throats, it's still a really good message and a very captivating, imaginative story. And so with that, I will probably rate it a 6.5 out of 10. But those are my thoughts. What did you guys think? Did you like Barbie? Did you not like Barbie? Let me know. I will see you guys later. Bye.